Hey, what's going on everybody? Clayton J. Jensen here, and today's vlog is, I guess we'll do it backwards today, live! Yeah, it is. What's up everybody? Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're doing something that you're passionate about. As you can see, might be doing a little painting today. But first, if you haven't already, after today's vlog, swing on over, check out yesterday's vlog we discussed. Are you afraid to dance? Oh, I don't know if I call that dance, but either way, you guys got the gist. You know what? One of the scariest things to do is to get up on stage and to dance. It's a lot like public speaking. You know, you're in front of a lot of other people, you may be inexperienced at it, and you've got the feeling that I'm going to be judged. You know, it's a fearful thing. But when we allow that fear to stop us from doing the things that we want to do, we really never get anywhere in life. If you want to start a business, if you want to build a personal brand, you know, whatever that leads to, getting a new job, getting a business partner, you need to get attention on you, on what you're doing. But then when all eyes are on you, we can't crumble. We can't let fear take us over. Make sure that you're not afraid to dance. Remember, it's not the easiest thing to do, but the best things in life never are. So after today's vlog, swing on over, check out yesterday's vlog on Are You Afraid to Dance? As you can tell, I'm extremely excited for today's vlog where I brought you inside. Thought we might do a little painting, but we'll see. You gotta stay tuned in. Today we'll be discussing media was always meant to be social. Well, with that start, I might as well pick up the palette, right? I've got a feeling of inspiration, but first, you guys have all played the game telephone before, right? Probably played it as kids or maybe in a team building exercise at work. One person is provided a specific piece of information, something simple, and then they pass it on one by one. If we see here, just passing it on, one to the next. The only problem with that is that when we're passing it linearly, whoever has that information and is then sharing it can change it. They can add their bias. They can, say what's easiest for them, the best result that they want the end person to hear. Well, not only is that not fair, it's inefficient. Well, let's think back. For all of time we've been sharing information. That's what humankind's all about. That's our ability to grow and learn. It started with, the cavemen sharing information over a fire, maybe an elder telling a story of past times. And then it started going into writing with language. They spoke the language, then they wrote it on, piece of paper, on cave drawings, on walls. And then from there, we advanced to writing books. The Gutenberg press really changed the whole world with that. Even the ability then with radio and television. Even with art, we're sharing information, we're sharing our culture. But unfortunately, for the vast majority of time, we as the masses never had access to information like we needed to. It was those in power, those who had the monetary resources to control the information for their benefit, who provided us what they wanted us to hear, as well as what they didn't want us to hear. But that's so inefficient, and it's not fair. Our ability to share and receive information changes who we are. And we finally have access to something unlike we ever did before. This inefficient way of sharing information linearly, that's not who we are. We are individuals all over. We're connected in so many different ways. From here, all the way over here. People are never just in a linear line. We need to not only be sharing information that way, we need to be receiving information that way. Because we're social organisms. We were never meant to share information linearly. It was never supposed to be the person at the top who told everyone else what they wanted them to hear. And then whoever's down at the bottom probably has the worst information, the least efficient information. What we need is a process just like the way that we grow and live and learn. We're all connected in so many different ways. And if we just focus on one to the next, well, that's inefficient. But that's the way that we had to share information forever. I'm telling you right now, that will forever change. I know you're all on it. We're all on social media. But social media, if you think about it, it's not just about having fun. It's not just about, I want to see what kind of picture people are doing. It's about connecting and it's about sharing, unlike we ever did before. Our ability to receive information and then share that to other individuals, Well, that's so much more pragmatic, because instead of just literally receiving it, now we can share it to so many different people. And if the information is incorrect, if it's fake news like we hear about all the time on Facebook and these different sites, well, with the ability to share it so many different ways, we're going to start finding out, you know what? No, that's not real. That's not the real information. Where if it's literally shared to us, if we have to read a newspaper, if we have to watch a television news channel to get all of our information, well, they're telling us what they want us to hear. And it may be true, it may be, but it also may not be. We don't have control over it. We need to start sharing information, learning from one another, receiving that information just like we do when we live. You know what happens when we do that? Well, we've all got various different colors in life. We all have different opinions. We all share things in different ways. We all love in different ways. We all connect over many different areas. Some people different countries. Some people right next door. But when we start realizing the way that we share information is changing everything, is changing who we are, is changing the way that we love, well, then things start to look a lot different. They start to look a lot more realistic, a lot more like real life. Because we've now shared information, the way that we live, the way that we combine our information together allows us to help other individuals, because we're able to tell them exactly what's going on, exactly what we think about it, and it's starting the conversation. Look, there is no right or wrong, but it's about having the conversation. It's about never stopping. So what does that matter for us as individuals, or maybe even as businesses? How does that affect us? Well, let's just think back. What is marketing? Marketing is our ability to get across a message. What's the message? Who we are, what we're selling, and why you need it. Well, if that's the case, then we need to find out a couple pieces of information. We need to find out who our customers are and where they're hanging out, so that we can better understand what they need, what we should be providing them, how we should be marketing it to them. Well, you know where your customers are? Not only your current customers, but even more so your future customers. They're on social media. They're engaging like this, not like this. That means you need to be on there too. That means there is an opening for businesses unlike ever before because of the access to information in the profile they provide to us, the content that they've created, the content that they have shared. Plus, it gives us access to specific demographics, and it allows us finally to engage directly with our customers. When we try to share information, we try to follow someone, we actually get a yes or a no from our customers. They tell us, yeah, I'd like to follow you. No, I don't want to follow you. We have access to the specific things that they're sharing that they like to do so that we can find out, you know what? These are the things that we need to provide, and these are the ways that we need to provide it. It is so amazing when we look at our interactions like sharing information, just like we do marketing, just like we do growing a brand. It needs to be around engaging directly with the individuals. It can't be about, being some faceless, nameless company. We can't just be sharing information like this. And so too as businesses, we can't be engaging like that. We need to be engaging just like we're real people. Just like we care about those individuals, just like they care about their friends and family. Because look at the way that they engage. It's not linear. It's a beautiful mess. Media was always meant to be social. We were supposed to share information together to make sure we get the right stuff and to make sure that the things that we know as human beings are not right, are pushed away, are pushed aside. Look, we can't just stop it. We can't just censor it. Because when we censor it, we strengthen that opposition. We need to allow our connections, our ability to share information, to allow for the good to rise to the top and the bad to be pushed away. It may not happen overnight, but our ability to share and receive information is incredible. I remember yesterday actually sharing a video of the gorilla dancing in a pool. You guys may have seen it at the Dallas Zoo. Within about an hour or two, I then saw it on a news channel. That just shows. We now on social media have access to information faster than we do on television, than we do on radio, and obviously on newspaper and magazines. We have access to information easier and faster, which makes it more efficient, which allows for us to share it in so many different ways, finding out exactly what is right, exactly what is wrong. We need to use that information as businesses. How are you marketing yourself? How are you branding yourself each day? You're probably on social media, but how are you branding? Are you on all the sites? Are you engaging directly with the individuals, asking them questions about their content, about what they care about? To create a lifelong relationship, not just a relationship for a one-time purchase. Are you just throwing out white noise about your company? About a sale that you have? About a product that you're trying to sell? Your customers don't want to see that. They want to get good information. They want to receive it easily. They want to share it easily. And they want to continually be receiving that information from you, which is why they'll tune in each and every day. Let's make sure we're not sharing information like we did as kids through the telephone game. Let's make sure that we're sharing and receiving information like we live. All messed up. Social. We are social beings. Let's make sure we share information that way. Oh man, this was so much fun painting with you guys today. Hope you guys had a great time today. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, if you want to critique my obvious terrible painting job, please do message me over at Clayton J. Jensen. I would love to hear more about you. I'd love to hear more about what you're passionate about, how we can co-brand together, how we can brand social good, and ideally together how we can make our communities better, and in turn, make the world a better place. Hope to see you guys over here tomorrow. We'll be discussing businesses need to act like real people. When we engage online like we discussed today, when we start to market and brand ourselves, we need to make sure we're doing the things that other individuals do, which provide those customers the access to someone who acts like a person, who shares like a person. And then they want to tune in each and every day to find out what you're doing, who you are, and then they feel like they're part of the process. And then when you do that, they're not just buying your product, they're buying something so much more. They're buying your bigger purpose. So make sure you share that efficiently. Hope to see you guys over here tomorrow. Thanks again for tuning today. I love you guys. And as always, until tomorrow, thought I'd get a little more dancing in to finish up. Spread joy, love,